Hey everyone, today we will see demo of workshop management software. The name of the software is GRX. We will discuss about each and every feature of the GRX. Okay. Now this is the organization view. So we are supporting multi-branch features. So we have support for multi-branch. So that's why we have organization. And over here you are seeing this data of this particular date range for all the workshop. Now if you have multiple branch, you can select one particular workshop and you can see their data. Okay, so this is for like company owner, we can say. Similarly, this setting is for organization setting, and this is your subscription information. So right now the current account, the demo account, has a premium subscription, and in that we have this flows: job, work orders, appointment, vehicle stickers, all of the things which basically one workshop need. Okay, now let me just go to the workshop. Over here you can see you can create a workshop. So we already created one. So it's workshop basically is our garage, or we can say one branch. So if I want to see the day-to-day activities, then I can just click on open and it will open that particular workshop. So this is our main dashboard. This is how it will look. It's 2 days data. Okay, payment received today, expense we paid today, net cash flow. It's basically based on the payment we received and expenses, and all of this data is based on the invoice. How many invoice we created means total revenue, total expenses. But yes, all of this shows based on this date range. So if I say this month, it will show me this month data. Okay, it also shows output VAT and input VAT. Now let's discuss about our day-to-day work. Whenever customer come, there are two possibilities. You will either create a job and then work order and then invoice. Okay, and in job itself you will create estimates. So that's one flow. Second flow is you will directly create quotation. Like you don't want to create job, it's if it is a small thing, so you will go to quotation, add quotation. You will select your customer. So if it is a revisiting customer, you can select existing customer, or else you can create new customer. Okay, and then you can either select their existing vehicle if they have multiple vehicles, or you can create new vehicles. Now important features we have is like fetch from VIN. If you pass VIN number over here, if you click on fetch VIN, it may fetch all of the information automatically, whichever is available. Okay, if not, then you need to put it manually. So to show you that, let me just go to vehicle. This is the VIN number. So what I will do is I will try to fetch for one. I selected this customer, I added this VIN, fetch vehicle. So if you see, it shows all of this information. It's a truck, it's United States origin, all of that. I can see use it, it will pre-populate on this. Okay, and then like engine capacity, all of the information you can add. Similarly, insurance information. This service history is basically where they purchase, when they did last service, what is the new service, all of that you can add. So once I create vehicle, I will select that vehicle, and over here we can add either service or product. So services are labor charge, and product is the actual physical parts we are going to use for this quotation. So let's say this quotation is for oil replacement. So catalog means what we added in our database, means in our shop earlier. Free tax, if something is not there, then we will use free tax. For now I will use catalog. So labor charges, it will show me all the labor charges. For example, car wash, it's prefetch the rate which I configured over here in this service is 20. If you want, you can directly change it from here. Now that's one thing. I will add one product, means this product is to add in this. Okay, But in this I will add one more row in this quotation. So I will do add product item, product catalog. Let's say I'm going to use oil. By default it shows 50, means what I added in this product. Now what kind of product it is, like it's original, aftermarket or use, it's up to you if you want to show that. If you don't want to see that, then you can just click on this, it will hide. Rate, if you want to update, you can update. One important thing is about tax. If you are VAT registered, you can charge 5%. If you are not VAT registered, you can charge 0%. So it's up to you. Okay, now you can add notes over here for your quotation and just create quotation. This ask price is also important feature I will discuss with you. So this is how it will look, just a quotation. You can just print this quotation. We have different templates as well, like this. You can also group labor and parts, so it will group labors and parts like this. You can print it and share it with your customers. Now the one more thing, let's say this quotation gets approved, so this is in draft, that's accepted, we are updating the status, and then we are doing create direct invoice. So no job card, nothing, just direct invoice. And if you want to apply any discount, you can apply that. Okay, so just create direct invoice and it will directly create an invoice from the quotation like this. If you want to add anything, you can add, else just simply create invoice. So when you create invoice, at that time it will reduce the stock from your stock. Okay, and now whenever invoice is created, this note will automatically come when you do print at the bottom. Okay, now right now if you see the status is pending because we not mark any payments in the system, so you can just do add payment 105. we need to take whether they paid cash, check or any payment method. You will just record that, record payment. So now that particular status from like pending to paid, and that is something we made today. So if we just go to our dashboard, it shows you like payment we received 105, total revenue means the invoices which we raise of is of 105 dirham, output VAT 5 dirham on this, and we don't have an input VAT, that's why we have to pay 5 dirham VAT. So that's one flow, you created quotation and invoice directly. But now if you want to do jobs, multiple estimates per job, so all of that will go into job flow. So you will go to the job, you can also switch between card, table, board view based on the status. Okay, filters are applied, that's why it's not show, it just shows 2 days. But if I select like this, it will show me this. Okay, also calendar view, so you will get an idea where we are working on which particular date. I will simply go with auto mode, so it based on the screen size it will show me card or table. Now whenever customer comes, first we will create job. Similar to quotation, we first create customer or use existing customer, select their vehicle, and we will add why they come. So let's say glass repair work. Who is going to work on this? Let's say Ahmad is going to work on this job, just to initial inspection. Okay, so this technician is coming from employees, so whichever employees you added over here. Status created, LPO is required or not, that you can maintain. Service type, it's just auto repair, you can also configure this list if you want. Details, what is the LPO number if it is applicable, when they want delivery, expected delivery, when they come in with their vehicles, and whenever you are delivering the vehicle, at that time you can say you add this information. Current kilometer you can add. Start date is when Ahmad, basically your technician, is start working on this job, at that time you can update this. Similarly, when they are done with their inspections and all, you can just complete date also you can add. Now this is a reminder sticker. So you also want to retain your customer, right, for next service. So whenever you are adding this information, next service dates, next oil change, all of this, it will automatically create one sticker, basically means one record in the service reminder. Okay, so let's say oil replacement, next oil change 1000, tire replacement at 2000, next service date is this one. So let's say after 1 month or August. Okay, notes. Now this is the notes why they come to us, like glass repair work, and this is your technician advisory, like what kind of suggestion you want to provide to your technician. So basically use ABC company glass, and also do car wash. Now you will create this job. So job is basically a first step, we can say estimates or just do inspections and all. So this is our vehicle, this is customer, all of this information. Now we will do inspection. So this inspection form, if it's optional thing, if you are doing any inspection on the vehicles to maintain and records, you can just fill this inspection form. Okay, current kilometer, it's copied directly from the job which you added. What is the fuel level? This form basically you can customize based on your requirement. Okay, let's say front is good, whether it's scratch, damage, like this. Now it might be a long list, you can also add notes. So you might do it in like parts, so till the time it's completed you will do save. And whenever it's done you can just do complete. So it's completed on this date and time. Now you can also do print for this inspection form like this. Okay, and you can take customer signature, okay, if you want. For manual marking we are also providing this diagram at the bottom, so you can also do like scratches here and there and take customer signature on that as well for manual marking. Now coming back to job, you will do estimates for this job. So you can create multiple estimates in this job. So let's say customer come right now and you found there is an engine problem as well as this small work. So you will share two estimate, one for this current work, one for is like future work. So even if like after 1 month they come to us and they say like I want to do this work, we don't need to create that estimates again. We directly go to this job, go to that estimates, and we will create work order directly. So it will save a lot of our time. Okay, so now let's just focus on first estimates, which is basically our oil replacement, means glass repair and car wash work. So over here I will add products and service, basically labor. So let's say if I want to add free tax, or we can say glass repair work, or I can select the previous from catalog as well, but just to show you I'm just typing over here one quantity, rate is 50, I want to charge weight on this. Okay, so that's our labor. Similarly I will also add one, so this is the labor. Similarly I will also add one product, basically glass. Okay, and it shows you this or this warning, like this quantity you are going to use on this estimates, but it's not there in this stock. Okay, it will not block you, but it's just informing you like we don't have this. So now you might be not aware about what is the rate for this. Okay, so what you can do is like you can click on ask for the price. It will show you all of your vendors. Okay, you can just click on this like one particular vendor, and it will show you like pre-type message in their WhatsApp. If they have WhatsApp, it will open directly over there, but since they don't have WhatsApp, it's not showing you that. Okay, but you can, if like you have any group or anything, you can just copy this and share it with them. Okay, Now if you use that previously, let's say I select this, and if I say ask for the price, it shows in past you purchase this from this vendor at this price, and this is the purchase order. So you can ask again to them for the price, and that you can edit over here. Okay, so that's how it works. Ask for the price. So we added this too. Now similarly you can create multiple estimates as well, and you can maintain their status as well. Okay, so now let me add one more product. Let's say Brackpad. So now I have two estimates, both are in draft. I can maintain their status waiting for approval, and this one like got rejected, approved. So what I would do is, like, whenever they approved, I will just mark it as approved, and then I will basically do create work order. So now it shows me like which particular estimates you want to select for the work order. So if one is approved, either you can create work order for one, or if both are approved, you can select for both. Since one is approved, I'm just selecting one, click on continue. Now it's creating a work order for this particular estimates, so my technician can start working on that. Ahmad is only did inspection and just estimation. Now actual work is in the work order. Again same items are copied over here, but if you feel like we need to add one more items, you can add it over here. Now you may take some payments from them, like advance payment, so just you need to add in the system, like on the payments 100 we took cash and advance. So if we take that, we can just do advance, and then items are there. Now we will create multiple tasks, all of this for our record. It's task 1. Ahmad is going to work on this, and task 2, technician 1 is going to work on that. So 2 tasks we created. Status in progress completed, you can maintain as and when your technicians are working. You can also assign items to this task by going to items and selecting the task. Like this item is going to use on task 1, this item is going to use on task 2. Now when you see over here, it will show you that like task 1 is going to use this item, task 2 is going to use this item. You can also add time over here, when they started and when they end. Save time, it will automatically calculate duration, so you will get an idea how much time your employees are taking to do that job. You can also do print for this task, the individual task, and hand it over to your technician that print by printing that, like you need to use this part. And if you want to share it with your technician, you can share it. Okay, like this. Now similarly you have print all tasks. Okay, so if you just do print work order, it will show you all the tasks. Include prices will include that. If you just remove that, it will remove that. Okay, now once your tasks are done, your work order is completed, and you want to notify to your customer, then you can just click on WhatsApp icon, it will pre-type message for you. Okay, so that is something also you can do. And you can also create a purchase order from here. So if you want to need something for this particular work order, click on PO, you can just add your vendors, like from this which items you purchase, like oil, how many quantities you want to purchase, like this, and it will physically create one purchase order. So all the things like expenses and all will also automatically maintained. But since our work order is completed, I will say generate invoice. Now advance we took, right, so that will also automatically reflect on the invoice. And it says partial, okay, because total is 105, okay, and paid is 100, so 5 dirham is pending. So what I will do, I will just add payment, add remaining 5, cash they paid, save. Now after save, our invoice status will automatically change to the paid one, like this. You can simply do print and just send it over to your customer, either PDF, or we have WhatsApp icon as well. So if you click on that, it will generate a PDF and it will send the link to your customer via your WhatsApp, the open one, okay. And yeah, in case if you want to refund something, you can just issue a credit notes for that particular invoice. If it is a partial, just select the few items, and if it is a full, then select all the items. So all of these are maintained in the system. Side by side we are managing the income and expenses, okay. If you see, this is from like purchase order, we purchase something and we paid 150, that's why these expenses are marked over here. Similarly, we have for petty cash, like our shop balance, plus and minus we will do. And it will also show you when you are doing deduction, you want to create a automatic expense for that or not. So if I'm paying something, I want to create automatic expense, it will automatically create expense for that. It will show over here as expense. Now this product is your catalog, basically the list of products which you have, their prices. This services are labor, and this is your employees. When you are creating employees, you are adding all of that informations, and you can later generate payroll as well. Just by clicking on generate payroll, it will show you this kind of pay slips, okay. And important thing is, like if you go to the expenses, and if you do add expenses, you select like bonus or overtime or advance. If you select advance, then it will automatically deduct from the pay slip at the time of pay slip creation. If it is a overtime or bonus, then it will get added into your pay slip, means employee pay slip. So if say I say bonus, I say Ahmad, so whenever I create Ahmad's pay slip, it will automatically get added to the allowance. Let me show you one print. So if you see, in this month we not provided anything, that's why it's just a salary. But if we see other months, like say for an example July, over here if you see bonus 400, so it shows like this. Similarly, we have leave management, so you can record your employees leave over here, and it will show like this in the calendars, and if it is waiting for approval, you can also approve them. Now we have different permissions and roles, so you can create roles over here by selecting the permissions, like they can see dashboard, they can see sales, purchase, like this, okay. And then let's say we have created this accountant role, and then when you are creating a user, like login credentials for your staff, if you can just click on add user, email, password, display name, their role, like whether it's a manager, sales. So based on this role, whenever that user will log in, they will see only that particular tabs, not like everything. So those are the main thing. This purchase order is whenever you are purchasing something, you can add it over here, and that's basically for maintaining our all the purchases and expenses to calculate VATs and profit and loss. Now in customer, you can see customer history. So if we go to this particular customer, we have this customer has 3 vehicles, total spent, total invoice, pending, 3 vehicles, service history of the vehicles, all the invoices with their status. And if it is like you are invoicing them on a monthly basis or something like that, you can also create ledger, okay, by selecting the dates. It will also download all the invoices if you want to print all the invoices in one go for that particular customer. Same feature we have on vehicles as well. You can see to service history and invoices is not created. Okay, so these are the main thing, and you can also see all of your work orders, your invoices. You can do export your data, so all basic functionalities are there. In the reports you can see weight summary, so for last month or this month you can see reports like this. You can also download in the Excel. Similarly, sales registry for this date range like this. Purchase history, basically whatever you purchase. Profit and loss for your shop, and you can also download this in the Excel. Similarly, all three combined: sales, purchase and expense. Payment collection report is also there, like on which date who paid you for which invoice, whether it's a paid, partial or whatever. Okay, similarly, expense register is there where we are doing expenses. All of that you can see. Job register is who is working on which jobs and all. So if you want to count who work on how many jobs in the current time period, you can count that. Okay, similarly, if there is overdue invoice, it will come in this. And your catalog, right, how many stocks we have, you can also get that, all of that. Okay, customer summary, if you want to get any customer information, you can get it over here. Like, so you can find who is your best customer, or you can say highest paying customer. And work by staff as well, so based on the number of jobs, number of tasks, the service value, how much money they are making, means so what kind of service they are making, all of that. So this is based on the labor. Okay, labor work. All of your credits notes you can see in this, and everywhere uh, you can also do appointments. We have these appointments. Again, you can switch between cards, tables and calendar just to see the appointments. Sticker reminder, so whenever you are creating jobs, it's automatically create this sticker. So either you can call them, basically it's a reminder, you can call them like your new next service is due on this date. Okay, and if they say like I want to book, then you can say create appointment directly from here, or you can do update call status, like what they said, whether it's a cancelled, visit schedule or not ready and all. So it's basically like to re-invite your customer. Those are the main feature. Apart from that, we have few enterprise features as well, which is like add-ons, we can say, on top of your package fees. So AI assistant is that, which is based on the usage. So if I say like how much sales we made today, it will give me that answer based on the our data, like previous history. Okay. We can also, like, if you want to get some idea, like if someone call us and ask like how much it will cost for, let's say, brake pad, right, then that question also we can ask to our AI. It will automatically basically get that information from the our stock, and then it will show you that. Okay? But still we are like improving on this, so we can say we are in the early phase of this AI implementation. Okay, like this, let me show you this kind of response it will show you. Okay, and for our query, it shows like this: total invoice 212 210, two invoice we created, all invoices are paid, and yeah. So if you want to send this to into WhatsApp to someone, your manager, you can just copy this message and paste it to your WhatsApp. So this is main thing regarding AI. And we have customer login as well, but it's also an additional feature. So if I just go to new window, assume like we are login as a customer. So once you share your credentials with customer, it will show like this: total spend, and all of that. Now there is a reward as well, like you can configure this reward thing, but since it's not configured like loyalty program, that's why it's not showing. But for now we can say we are showing this basic information and vehicle histories, what kind of upcoming services are there, what kind of service history, and invoices. Customer also can do print from their account. It's a read only, so they cannot make any change, but yeah, it's there. But as I said, it's an add-on feature, so in case if you want to use it, we will add it, we'll give it to you, but there is some extra cost for that. Okay, we discuss report. Now there is a performance thing, so you can see graphs how we are doing by selecting last 6 months or last month. So based on the data, it will show you all of this. You can also do maximize if you want to do analysis. So these are the main thing, and this is the thing which you required for your workshop management mainly. And all of the configurations you can do from here, like your payment type which you are supporting, the notes which you want to show in your invoices, quotations, service type, vehicle brands, and all. If you want to import anything, inspection form, as we said, you can configure that, but this is the default one. If you want to update, you can update. You can also update options as well, like this. And when you save, it will show when you are creating. And this is the loyalty program. As we said, it's disabled, but if you want to enable this to retain your customer, you can enable that. AI assistant, like this is for your AI assistant. If you provide this information, your AI assistant will also reply for this particular information by looking at these informations. This audit logs is mainly what your customers, means what your users are doing, your company employees, that you can see who updated this job and all. So just to track who is doing what kind of operations. So yeah, mainly we have all of these features in our system, and yeah, we also supporting this dark mode and light mode. Yeah, thank you.